You know, if you have watched Delmarva Life for any amount of time whatsoever, you know that we love our dogs. But we know that no matter how big or how small or how nice or how not so nice, all dogs can bite.
Yeah, and this happens to be National Dog Bite Prevention Week. You know, millions of people, most of them children, are bitten by dogs every year. The majority of these bites, if not all, are preventable. So we're going to talk more about it with Dr. Stacy Waters, a veterinarian with the Dover Spay Neuter Clinic. Dr. Waters, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, Lisa and Jimmy. It's a great pleasure to be with you.
So first of all, it's never safe to assume that a dog won't bite, is it?
Any dog can bite. Anything with teeth can bite. So even puppies, we shouldn't take for granted. Again, when dogs and puppies are very scared, very nervous, they have the natural response to protect themselves in what we call fight or flight. So if they can't run away from a situation, they will react by biting.
So March of 2020, there were more bite incidents. Do you think that had anything to do with the pandemic?
It had something to do with the pandemic in that we saw a record number of people going out and getting dogs and puppies, which was great. But at the same time, adding a new family member in the form of a pet presents its own challenges. So when people would have new family members come over, or they were learning the personality of their new pet, sometimes that led to an increase in the reports of dog bites.
Yeah.
And now it seems we're going through another transition where a lot of people are heading back to work, restrictions are being lifted. How can we help our pets with that transition so they don't bite?
A leash is your dog's best friend, no matter what happens. If you're on a leash, as a pet owner and a dog owner, you're in total control. So if your dog seems uncomfortable with a situation, it's panting a lot, it's trying to get away from whatever's making it nervous, pay attention to that. Don't ignore those signs and try to protect your pet as well as the people around your pet.
Is there anything that we can do to teach our kids better how to avoid a bite?
Again, by nature, children are very curious and they see the doggy and they want to pet it and hug it. But hugging is not a natural behavior for dogs. They don't go around hugging each other. So if someone approaches them and tries to hug them, that's going to make them even more nervous. Yeah. So especially with children, adults always want to supervise a dog in a situation with a child. Even if it's your own dog in your own household, never leave a child unsupervised with a dog. It can lead to disaster. Also teach children to ask permission before they pet a dog. A lot of times kids want to run up to a dog and just naturally hug it because, again, that's what they see and that's what they feel more comfortable with. But again, unless they know that dog, they do not want to automatically just run up to it and pet it.
Dr. Stacy Waters, a veterinarian with the Dover Spay Neuter Clinic. Thank you so much for talking to us this afternoon.
Thank you all. Have a great day. And my final takeaway, never name your dog after Jimmy Hoppa. It's guaranteed to be a biter.
Oh!
You know. Dr. Waters, I'd say thank you, but you know I don't mean, no, I'm kidding. Yeah, okay.